Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, and welcome back to our channel. My name is VI, and welcome to a brand new series with a brand new game, Automation Empire. If you've not already done so, please do subscribe down below and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when we upload a brand new game. So you can actually also support us through all our social media, including all the necessary links down below, and you can also buy some of our beautiful merchandise from our Etsy store. We will be updating that very shortly, so we've got a brand new iGaming logo actually on our merchandise, including all the other merchandise for the channel itself. So let's get this party started, let's get a move on, and let's play the game. So this Automation Empire, you can actually get this from Steam, so literally all the link right here will be down below in the description box. So when you initially come on here, you will have your planet select, so you can actually choose all your planets here, okay, and there will be like different areas, so like Split Valley, which is like a desert type one, rocky hills, craters, coastline, and many more. There will be probably some more coming along eventually, but what we will be doing, we'll actually be going into Split Valley. So Split Valley is going to be our brand new one here. So I've actually tried this game for a little while, so literally just to try and figure out really the best way to actually play this game for you guys. So when you pick your own planet, you just need to place in your name colony. So for us, we are going to be using our name, which is VI. So we are actually going to be calling this I colony. Now you can actually select here if you want to start a mode or not, and this actually provides you with a basic pre-built. So if you are unfamiliar with the game, start mode is quite essential for that. We will be playing with that, okay, and then also your challenge mode as well, so it actually adds on taxation. We're not going to be doing that for this first season, we will be probably doing that on a later date with other seasons what we've got planned in for this game. So we're just going to get it started, we're going to get it loaded up, and then we'll be able to then sort this out. So there will be ints actually on the screen as well, so such as all tab to see inside of all your factories all at the same time. So we're just going to get this loaded. So on this here for our challenge, we are needing to do 30,000 kilos in a 3-month weight output, so that is actually over a 3-month period. So after the 3-month period is actually finished and you've not reached that kind of goal, it will just restart back up again. That will take a bit of time to do that. So what we are going to be doing here, if I can literally remember the best way and that what keys I'm needing to press on this today. So you can actually get away with using your WASD, your I, K, J and L to move around. You can also do the basic movements on this. So right now we've got one robot and one all mining rig, also a crate maker and unload station, which we've got on I here as well. Okay, we've actually got this on the I here, and then also we will pit stop, so that you can actually choose what you're wanting, but we will go through that literally bit by bit. And also we've got here the transfer tube, so that you can actually turn it on and off. Also over this side here, we've actually got a power plant with some power lines, and also the drone bay, okay, and so you can actually do that there as well. So what we are going to be doing is, so you will be getting charged on a regular basis, so you will be charged, but as soon as the vehicle comes out of the other side here, that's when you actually get your money. You can actually fit 3 vehicle bays on one strip here, so that's actually quite important. So up at the top here you've got your poles, okay, then you've got your play. You've then got your research, which we will be doing research in this episode with further later on. Also your research upgrades. So this actually costs research points, which is you are down here, and plus you've got your money down here as well, what month and year and how many Jones. Here you've got your previous finances, okay, so we're currently in our first month. Current revenue is there, current month power and taxes, and also for kilos what we're actually using, and also here as well, which is all your demand bonuses for each product, and also your kilo in weight. Currently we are dealing with coal ore, which is, if I can find it, so coal ore is 1 kilo, but we can actually refine it eventually into coal, which is 10 kilos. Then you've got your recipes here for different things, tips, your medallions as well, just to let you know which one you need in there, and also your goal for the 3-month period. You can actually do this one and this one here literally all in one go if you are lucky enough to do that. Then of course down at the bottom here we've got our delete button. You then got your factory type buildings here, so right, we've got a drone bay, research bay, doorway, and your factory. You do need to do research to get these 2 here. And here we've got our transfer tubes, initially socket uppy and droppy woppy, and you've also got your small transfer tube, your large one, your small containers and your large containers. Also your remote connectors, which we will be showing you how to use those later on in this season. You then got your power, you then got your water pipes, okay, and you've also got your water reservoir and etc. Here we've got our crate maker, mining rigs, you've got your refiner, combiner, oil derrick, and also your rocket launch pad. Then also you can do farming. You've also got your load station and your unload stations, and we can even do mine tracks as well to help to transport all this around. And then you've got your claw train systems here, and you can even have trains as well with this, and also the roads, which we will be using eventually. So that said and done, what we will be doing very quickly, if I just show you up here for the money what we made last month, okay, we made 14,170. Our power and taxes is 280, and we've done a 24 kilos in within first month. This will add up over a 3-month period, so I will show you that in right about the March time of in-game play there. So what we are going to be doing now is we will be building our first mining rig. Okay, now what you do need to be careful is with this, okay, you've got your small transfer tubes and also your large transfer tubes. Now some of these tubes right here, they will fit perfectly, okay, to match up into certain areas, and other times they don't, so please do be careful with that one. So yeah, literally let's just crack on with this. So what we are going to be doing here, we are actually going to be building let's think here, let's build a small, actually no, let's do a crate maker. Okay, we can place that onto there, and then come into our conveyor belts. Now the load station is where the robots actually load onto, and your unload station is this here. So we're just going to whip this around, so they do actually come out, okay, and this here is actually costing 2,500 in-game cost for just one of these here. Okay, and what we are going to do, okay, is just chuck this onto an eye, and we can also destroy crates as well. What we're then going to do here is actually just extend this out by 3 more, like so. Now what we are going to be doing here is we're actually going to be getting our drones. Okay, we're actually going to be placing 3 more drones out because of the 4 maximum we can have, and then just whip around again like so. What we are going to also then be doing here, we're actually going to be doing our road depot section here. Okay, so we can actually then get in another truck. We're actually going to be putting that on ice. So we've got 4 robots, we've got 2 areas to get everything here, and what we're then going to be doing, just to get this actually started, we're actually going to be dealing with our research bay. So how to do your initial research bay is actually just to place down a mining rig. Okay, I know this is going to be in the way, so we are just going to get rid of that. We're just going to pause this very quickly, and what we're then going to be doing then is here, okay, we are actually going to be rotating this around straight into there, and we're then going to be placing then one of these then eventually there, but we do actually need power just to get this started here. So we're just going to unpause it and allow for these to then go on as they're needed. So you will go into red now and again, that is perfectly fine. So we are actually making there of 6,960. okay, we've got two trucks there ready to go. So we just pop into here. So this here is actually 10,000. Now one of these mining rigs is actually 15,000. These are 15,000. These here are about 1,000, 3,000 at a time, and these are actually at 1,000. For our research bay, it's actually 10,000. So it is generally quite a lot of money for this. So let's have a look here. So right now we're dealing with 48,000. okay, and we're actually in March, and so far we've actually made 20,000, just shy of 28,000. Then of course we've got our power and taxes. So if you do actually do it a bit harder with taxes, you will be charged tax for the product you actually sell with this. So let's just whip on here a small container like so. We're then going to go with a long tube, and then here, because we are needing to sort this out, so as soon as we've got our 10,000, we can actually then build this here. And what happens is this initially loads up into our holding part there, comes through straight down. Now you can easily do this onto a smaller one, but I always prefer to put a container in just in case I need to expand out to then allow for other research bays. Because what I would say is, if I just show you very quickly, is that for this here, you can't build one there then come all the way over here to build one here, because it's got to be in the same area with a square. Okay, literally you can just do it like that, with the line just touching the original bay there. So these here will actually give you research points. So we've got our power connected, and eventually we can actually get water connected up to these here. And what would then happen is, with that would then allow you to refine it a lot more easier and actually get more research points for per turn. So we just need to let that go ahead and get that sorted. And what we're then going to be doing here very quickly is actually building another drone building. Okay, now this here has actually got a 40 capacity. Right now we're using 13 capacity, but we do actually need to get some extra drones in, like so. So we're just getting another 2 drones in. Now they're kind of a bit stupid, these drones are, they always keep banging into each other, which makes it quite comical to watch. But they always seems to go to the furthest point away. Instead of dealing with the closest point, they deal with the furthest point, and they always then get caught up into the area and that for that. So it is actually quite funny to see them doing that, to be honest with you. So as we're going along here, we could actually get another one here, but we don't want to do that just yet because we've actually got a major part here. So if we just have a look around here, okay, to see what kind of resources we've got in this small section here, we've actually got a coal ore here, we've got another coal ore here, we've got iron, I think that's iron there, and then we just zoom over to here as well. So up here we've got some extra coal and some extra iron. Sometimes they do actually hide resources behind the rocks as well. So we've actually got gold here as well. So you can actually speed across by just pressing shift, and that will then help you there. So we've got here coal, iron, and I think this is all. I think it is, or possibly coal. Then here we've actually got some, so these are the ore ones here, and the ones with like stones is actually for coal. So we've got iron and we've got ore here. Then of course over on this side here as well, we've actually got some extra coal, gold, iron, and we've got some extra coal there as well. So you can actually get quite a lot done, and we've got so much more coal there as well, and we've got some coal and all up here and gold. Okay, so that is what we've actually got there. So when you've got enough research points actually in here, this will turn green, but I will show you that as soon as it comes on. So all our drones are actually managing to do this quite nicely. We've got in there 18 capacity, and we've got this reached out as a full capacity here. This is another reason why that we've got this here, you see. So as it goes in, it's not being held by this here, so we've got a constant flow into our research bay, and that's why we've actually put that little container there, just to make it a lot easier. So as soon as we've got that there, what we can do is actually to unlock our refiner and factory, which we will probably do a quick small building here to show you what that looks like, because we can then use the cart tracks actually inside of the building, and we can then actually get rid of these here, bring it round into a container, then for it to then be processed through. So there is actually many different ways for this to then happen, but of course we're needing 20,000. okay, and we're probably going to get that quite quickly within the next couple of turns here. So we working away with it all, which is pretty good. We're making money, which is awesome. Here we're doing 114 kilos over a 3-month period, which is really good. Last month we made 54,470, and we paid 6,500 out, so that's around about 48,000 or something, which we actually made there. and of course this month here we should be okay. We should be making a lot more money on this month here, if we can get a couple of these trucks to go out quick enough for that. So each one of these here is when you get your bill through your electric bill through on each one of these here. So initially it's like 4 weeks to a month, and these here is pretty much indicating the week by week basis for that. So that's what we're actually looking there. So how's our research going here? There we go. So we can actually claim this here. Okay, we can claim 22,000. It will turn green when it's ready to collect. And also what you're actually then needing to realise is all these bits here, what you actually put through, you can actually claim these. You actually need to process that through, because each one of these here, eventually you will actually need to process through certain things, you see. So like here we've got a requirement of reaching 9,000 kilos. Here we've got to process certain things through. These ones up here will take a bit longer, but we can actually achieve that quite easily. So we've actually got our refiner and factory, so we're just going to unlock that at a cost of 20,000. Now you do need a reasonable amount of space for this, for your factory. So what I'm actually going to look at here, I would actually recommend to build it as big as you physically can, because of the amount of stuff what you're actually needing in there. At this moment of time you can actually get away with doing a basic 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So you can actually build while these drones are going over. There we go. So we've actually got this built up now. So if they actually go over, it will stay red, you see. So we actually need to then make sure we've got this connected up to the main power, but we will be building a power depot there for that, and we're then actually just needing to then place a couple of doors in. Okay, and there is a reason for that, because we will be using our tracks to actually gather up all our little bits here. So what we are going to do is we're actually going to be getting rid of these here, get this one rid of, there we go, and we're actually going to be then getting rid of this one here as well. So what we're then going to be doing here now is actually using our longer one, a longer tube with a small container, and then we need a dropper because we need to drop it in. So with this now we can actually then pop into here, into our carts, give it a rotator, and then we can then come round like this, do that there, and do that there like that, and then this here gives us a indication of whereabouts we can build our factory on the inside here as well. So what we do need to do, we actually need to get a crate maker, like so. So when you've actually got your power connected actually into the building, all these here will be perfectly fine. So don't worry about that. And we actually need to get a sucker upper. and we're then just going to rotate that around, and then let's have a look here. Can we actually connect this up to here? No, we can't. So what we are going to do is we're going to just get rid of that one there. Now you do actually get your money back anyway, so you can actually put if you pick her up into your crate maker quite easily. And then what we're then going to do now is we need ideally for step ones, but that's fine as it is there. So we do need to now sort this out here. Just by 2 would be perfectly fine. We are going to use that as a high priority, and here we then needing to go into our refiner. So if the crates actually come into the refiner, then come out as a fully refined part here. So we do need then another 2 bits there. Okay, and then we then needing, so let's have a think. Yeah, so you need to box them up to go into there, okay, as a refiner, and then but you'll be able to pick these up then quite easily. The Jones can pick them up quite easily then as well. So that's what we're doing there. So we can actually just get this started here. So this here will start eventually getting these in. We can actually add a cart at 2,500, so that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, and then what we're then going to do is here is that we are going to try and get some more money in somehow, because it is extremely expensive to do these. Now thankfully the entire electric poles, for power poles, are only 500. Okay, so we can actually get that sorted out actually reasonably quickly, to be honest with you. So yeah, so eventually we will be putting this onto a circle round. Okay, these here need 2 and that to actually go in. Okay, so when we do eventually go around, it makes it a bit more easier, and we can actually link it into this here as well, just to make sure that we got that out, or some of that out there, and we've then got this here as well. So now we've got that there sorted, and we've got enough money. Okay, and we're then just going to connect this straight over, and this will then do all the sucky-uppies side of things, I think. Yeah, so why aren't you going into there for? Right, so we definitely need our step conveyor just to move that into there. Why is that not working? Why is that not working? Right, okay, we've got a slight issue there. That's not working out to how it should be working, unfortunately. So what we can do is we can actually, can we turn this off? No, we can't, because it's costing quite a bit, you see. So we're actually needing these here and that to go quite quickly, to be honest with you, so we can actually get this here sorted a lot quicker. So they are putting everything all on there. We have got 6 Jones, so that should be okay. At this moment in time, they are actually going with the easiest port here, which is this section here, but we definitely need to get this step conveyor, which is actually quite important as well. So that's like at 45,000. So if you just give us a few moments, I'll be back shortly when we've actually raised this 45,000 and got this little section here sorted as well, and we will see you very shortly. Okay then, welcome back. So I've just been sorting out one or two things for this here to see if this actually works. So I have actually done a few little changes, so I managed to get all the research done, and this here is the step conveyor, so it actually steps it round one by one, and it's a perfect distance between each one for this. So let's just see if this works to go into that, and it does. Perfect. So this is for coal ore, and will then come out as coal. So 10 kilos there. So each one of these here can now hold up to 60 kilos instead of 6 kilos. Okay, so that's what we're actually looking at there for that. Now what I can do if I wanted to is I can actually try and build another one on this side here, shorten this down here a little bit, just to see how that goes. And I've also done some basic improvements here with the track, so it is going around to all three of these here, which is perfect. This first two here only does one each, this last one here does the last two. I can just correct my research there as well. So 4 of these here actually just keeps this going beautifully, literally. But what we are going to be doing is, just because it's a major issue with space, we can actually do that there, and I'm actually going to show you how I've done this here. You see, so that you've then got a really better idea of how I've done it. Now these crates here, you can actually go in on the side, which is quite an interesting prospect. So that's what we're actually going to be doing here today, so I can actually show you this. So we've got this one here, okay, just like that, right, and that then brings it into here, and it then starts going into there. Now the step conveyors are these bits here. Now we've actually got the transfer claw, so if we don't want all these bits here, we can actually do it all into a proper system for that, but we will be actually looking into that as we're going along actually with the season. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to be building this around. Okay, just like this, and just like this here. Okay, and then we can then put in our refiner like so. Grab hold of our unloading bay, and there we go, we have got that there sorted, and we can then just put that onto our high priority as well. So it actually takes about, I think it's 2 crates, I think it is, to do these here. Now these here takes 1 per 10 seconds, this here is 1 per 3 seconds. So we do need to try and figure out the best way to do this here. So what we are going to do is we're actually going to be using these conveyor claws, the transfer claws over, just to allow for this to be moved more efficiently and actually move these down or just literally do like a straight bit there and bring it into new ones coming along. So that's what we could actually be doing with this, and that's actually what we're going to do, to be honest with you. So we are just going to be actually sorting this out now. It doesn't matter if you lose the crates, that's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do here, just to make this a bit more easier, we're actually going to be doing this here. Okay, so that then goes straight into there like so. Kind of boo-booed on that one there. So let me just grab this here, do that there, and get this one. There we go. So that is then that section there. Now what we are going to do is, right, we're actually going to be doing this, so we can do that there like that, then have a bit coming down like this, but we actually need it to let's have a look here. I think that should be alright there as it is. Let's just test that very quickly. Oh yes, perfect. Now what we now need to do here is we need to skip every one. So it skips one, collects one. Okay, and that is then working perfectly. So we can now actually increase our capacity, which is really important, especially when we're getting quite a lot actually coming in. So this is what our little conveyor system is going to look like. I just now need to do exactly the same thing on this side here, and yet again we just paste that one there. Okay, and we're then going to go, right, let's have a look here. There we go. So just like that there, pop into here and we get this here. Okay, just like that. We're then just going to paste one more there, and well, we'll just paste one more there as well. Okay, and this would then allow us to then maximize on our entire setup here for this. So we do need to just pop back into here. We need to rotate this around, just like so, just like that. Literally just like that. So what we do need to do is just to make sure that's there done. We're needing this to miss every one. Okay, and that then allows that to then go out a lot more efficiently. Okay, now I actually prefer to do it like this, due to the fact that it makes more sense actually for myself, and I haven't got enough money. Doing this kind of setup is extremely costly, and I actually just need to miss everyone on that one there, just to allow for that to get done. So I am actually going to just finish this off here, because this is, so I'm still needing about 17,000. There we go, got 17,000. We've got these coming out, and we've still got 6 drones here, and voila. Okay, we just now have to set up this one here, And what I would then do, I would then leave this episode at that point after building this last bit up here. So yeah, I will definitely have to leave it after building this, and just to check if it's then working. Let's make sure I've got this here. There we go, just like that. And this is then missing every one as well. So this is a beautiful setup. We've actually got 4 trailers coming in. We've got 2 holding bays. Okay, so we've got 2 holding bays. We've got 2 packers for this as well, and then we've got literally 6 drones, which we'll actually get more in, to be honest with you, because that's actually quite important to get these moving. There we go. So this one here definitely needs to be moving just a little bit quicker because of this inside one here. So yeah, again, that is quite important with that. And definitely before we finish off this episode today, we're actually going to be then building our next one here, and that is pretty much it. Then of course claim our research points as well. So I will leave it there for now then, guys. So thank you yet again for coming to join us on our channel, and for watching our first episode of a brand new series of this beautiful game. So don't forget to subscribe and to turn on the notification bell so that you can be then notified when we upload a brand new video. So please stay safe, take care, and thank you once more. So ciao ciao for now.